Hello and happy Monday, folks. Welcome to week 5. I hope week 4 treated you well and that you had a wonderful weekend and you are ready to dive into our new assignments for this upcoming week. Before I do that, in great detail this week, I want to thank you for your hard work in week 4. I was super impressed by the really great discussion board post that I saw. I thank you all for thinking about your smarter measure assessment results and connecting what you learned from participating in that activity with the awesome SNHU student resources available to you. And I appreciate you reviewing those amenities and making connections between those areas where you might need a little bit of extra help and what is available for you as a student here. And it sounds like many of you were impressed by what you found. And I think that is appropriate because there is a lot available to you to help you be successful here. So, moving on to Module 5. We are past the midway point of this course, so we all should be settled in now and ready to roll. And keep up that motivation for 4 more weeks and you will be SNHU 107 graduates. So Module 5, we are going to be doing a little bit different activities this week. We've got one project that we haven't had any assignments like that before, so I'm going to go over it with you so you feel comfortable and confident when you get started. Let's look through Module 5. Let's see. So we've got what you typically see, some assignments here. There's a Learn Smart activity. Don't forget that. Some information and a resource to review about communication and success, and that's also going to be the topic for our Week 5 discussion board. Please be careful to read this entire prompt and make sure that you are addressing every question that is asked of you. Those initial posts, as always, due by Thursday, and your 2 response posts due by Sunday evening. So let's move on to the final project. We've got some information here about developing a personal mission statement and goals, which is exactly what we're going to be doing for this project. You want to click on this link here and make sure you read that information carefully before beginning. Once you are ready to begin, you will go down to the Final Project 1 Submission, Academic Mission Statement and Goals heading, and here you will find the Final Project 1 Guidelines and Rubric, as well as the template you will utilize to turn in that project. So let's look at the Guidelines and Rubric document first. I will warn you, there's a lot of text here. Don't be overwhelmed by it. Just go through it carefully and make sure to read everything. The point of all of this text is to make sure that you do the assignment correctly and that you don't leave out anything. So this is a wonderful guide that was created to help you complete this assignment. As part of this activity, I won't get into all of it, but you are going to be crafting an academic mission statement as well as academic goals. These are going to be 3 short-term goals that you're going to commit to over the next 3 to 6 months, and we hope those goals that you create are going to help you achieve the mission statement that you've come up with. So this sounds like a small assignment. I think you're going to find easier said than done when you get started, but this activity is really going to help you, I think, find your motivation to continue to move forward in this class and onto your next classes. So by thinking deeply about what is motivating you to begin college and what is your ultimate mission by attending classes and seeking success. There's going to be 3 parts to this, so just read this carefully. You need to include your purpose for higher education, your proposed graduation date, and some information about careers you're considering, as well as what you hope to provide to your community or profession by completing said degree. So this is sort of a professional and academic mission statement we're going to be putting together here. That's the first part of the assignment. The second part of the assignment, students tend to have a little more difficulty with. So take your time on this. You have the whole week to work on it. Your goals should have some very specific elements, and I encourage you to review this resource here, the SMART Goals resource, and that helps you understand the components. For example, goals need to be dated, they need to be specific, they need to be measurable. So how will you know when you've completed these goals? For example, let's say you choose, since we'll be completing this goal in the next, or this class in the next 3 weeks, say you set as one short-term goal for yourself that you would like to complete SNHU 107 with a grade of 95%. So at the end of this term. So that's time limited. It tells you that you want to create or complete this activity at the end of the term. It tells you how you can measure that success. So if you get a 95% or higher, you've met your goal. If you did not, you did not. And it's directly related to your ultimate goal of graduating with the degree that you've presented in your mission statement. So they need to be time limited, specific, and directly related to that goal. Take your time with this. The beautiful thing about this assignment is that this is going to lead into your final project part 2, which is in week 7. So you'll do just the statement and goals now. I'll give you feedback so you can improve if you need to improve those parts. And this is going to be part of that project in week 7. So you'll already have a big chunk of it done. And based on my feedback and your updates, you can be confident to have that part done successfully. Side note, there is a rubric down here. Do not ignore this part. This is exactly what I use to grade this assignment. So if you want to make sure that you get the highest grade possible, review the exemplary requirements here, and you will see exactly what I'm looking for. So for academic goals, for example, I'm looking for to get a grade of exemplary, 40% or 40 points for this part. I want to see at least 3 short-term goals, clearly stated. All goals relate to the overall mission statement, measurable, and include a proposed date of completion. If you just give me 3 goals, the highest you can get is proficient. If you make sure they have these elements, you're going to get exemplary. So, just food for thought. You might want to review this rubric. It's very important. The last thing I want to show you is the template. So from Module 5, there is a link here to your template. Once you open that document, it looks like this. And we practiced in a previous week submitting templates, so hopefully that helps you feel more confident in completing that activity. Basically what you're going to do is just review. This tells you the same information you read in the assignment. And then you're going to include your academic goals right here, or excuse me, your mission statement here. Type that into this blank, and then you're going to type your 3 short-term goals here, save it to your computer, and upload that template, and that's what I'm going to use to grade the assignment. So that's week 5. A lot of information there. If you have an issue with using templates, there's going to be a short video posted for you as well to help you build your confidence. That's going to really help you in your classes as you move forward. So, long announcement this week, but I wanted to make sure that you had all the information needed to be successful in your week 5 assignments. As always, if you have any questions as you get started, please don't hesitate. As we learned in week 4, don't hesitate to ask for help. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I love to do, is help you build your confidence and complete those assignments knowing that you're going to get exemplary grades. So if you do have questions as you're working on your goals or anything this week, just reach out and let me know. Have a great week 5. Check in if you need me, and I will talk to you later in the week. Thanks, guys.